Yo, 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 what it be's like? What it be's like? Welcome to the Dawn's Life Encouragement System. I am sitting poolside. This channel is about supernatural activity, supernatural beings, being a supernatural being with the Holy Spirit, the 9 gifts and the 9 fruits. I'm a life coach. I am a personal trainer, life advisor, spiritual advisor, whatever you want to call it. I got the answers for you. I got the keys to the kingdom, baby. I'm going to get right into it for you now. Representing Austin, Texas. So I'm reading the book by Joe Dispenza, and a lot of times when it's called Becoming Supernatural, good book. And a lot of times when I read scientific books, it frustrates me a little bit because I do not like the word infinite. I do not like when people say infinite numbers, infinite possibilities, infinite worlds, because you don't know. It's not infinite. Ain't nothing infinite. If a tree don't continue to grow infinitely, then you don't know anything about infinite. So that's number one. I dislike the word infinite because you don't know what's infinite. You don't know if it keeps going and going and going. That's just ignorant and very obnoxious of you to assume that something is infinite. Okay, number one. So the point I'm reading on page 62, just start the book. Like it so far. A good book. But it says that it's talking about imagining and going into the quantum realm. Imagining and going into the quantum field, the quantum realm, right? So it's saying, imagine taking away all the people, the bodies on the earth, all the animals, the plants, the physical objects, both natural and man-made, all the continents. So you're taking away everything. You can't see, you can't hear, there's no air, it's just blackness. You don't see anything, you don't hear anything. But it's also saying that the only thing that you have is awareness. The only thing that you have is awareness. You don't have the capacity to hear, feel, smell, or taste. You have no senses at all. But you do feel the vibration. So what my question is, how can you feel, but you don't have any senses? So what I'm saying is, when I go into the darkness, when I meditate, your brain is already humanized. You've already been here on this planet. So you're going to see something inside your brain. You cannot not see anything. When I close my eyes, I'm a meditator. And when you go into the darkness, a light turns on. So you can still see light in darkness. So you're trying to what he's trying to say is meditate and compare your darkness of your mind to a physical darkness of space or something like that. I hope I'm making sense. I'm trying to talk quick because I know I don't have a lot of time. So it says, now imagine on page 62 that not only you don't see anything here, but because you enter into this realm without a physical body, you also have no sight to which to see. You have no, okay, said that. The only way you can exist in the quantum is awareness. But what are you aware of? If you can't see nothing, what are you aware of? And if you can feel the vibration, then you do have feel. Now let me keep going so say exactly what he said. And since consciousness is awareness, and awareness is paying attention and noticing, once you are beyond the world of senses, when you pay attention to the energy of the quantum field, your consciousness is connecting to greater levels of frequency information. I'm not disagreeing with that, but what I'm trying to say is not infinite. You're going to feel something, and if you feel something, your brain automatically makes it into seeing it. Your brain, because that's all you know is to sense something. You don't know not to sense anything. So whenever I'm in the presence of the Most Highs, whenever I can close my eyes and go into the darkness, I'm still seeing. Your brain is going to automatically come up with an image. It's going to come up with something. It cannot not come up with nothing. No matter how dark it is, no matter how quiet it is, you're going to hear a voice in your head. It's just not, there's no way around it. Yet, as strange as it may sound, the quantum field is not empty. It is an infinite. There you go with that word, infinite. Infinite. How do you know it's infinite? How do you know that it's infinite? That you don't know that. You didn't talk to God. And a lot of scientists, they feel they want to go in. I'm not saying they don't have connection with God, but you're not an original being now. Okay, you're not an original being. Okay, so you're not an original being. Let me say it one more time. You're not an original being. You don't have the connection to the Most Highs the way the originals do. So you can't say what's infinite. It's an infinite field filled with frequency or energy. You can feel frequency, you can see frequency, and you can see energy. So you already put something in there that you try to act like you can't see, you can't hear. Yes, you can. If the energy there, you're gonna feel it. And then because you're a human, your brain's going to equate that feeling to one of your senses. It's just how it is. It's a knowing feeling. You're gonna see something. Your brain, because that's all you have is images in your head to see. It's gonna make it. This is how it happens. This is my opinion. This is my humble opinion. So think of the quantum field as being filled with infinite. There you go, stupid infinite again. I dislike that word a lot. It's being filled with infinite amounts of energy vibrating. So you feel the vibration if it's vibrating. Beyond the physical world of matter and beyond your senses, invisible waves of energy available for us to use in creation. What exactly can we create with all this energy swimming in this infinite, keep on saying, sea of potentials? That's up to us, because in short, the quantum field is a state in which all possibilities exist. There ain't no such thing as all possibilities. I just like when people say there's infinite possibilities. There's word infinite. No, it's not. There's always a number to every single thing. God ain't made everything infinite. God, there's no reason to have infinite things. You're a human. You're too small. You're too ignorant. You're too dumb. There's no reason to have infinite amounts of black holes and infinite amount of planets and all these talking about galaxies. You don't even know this galaxy, but y'all started talking about there's galaxies out there. You don't even know this Earth and this galaxy. It's a foolish thing. It's kind of annoying when scientists want to act like they know so much and God is so infinite. God don't need to be infinite. He can just give you one planet and you don't need to know nothing about that. So it's kind of like this. I'm just trying to let you know, in my humble opinion. So, finishing up, and just as I said, when we find ourselves in the quantum universe, we exist simply as a awareness or as a consciousness, specifically an awareness that is paying attention to or observing a field of. How can you be observing it if you can't see it? And there you go, infinite possibilities existing within even greater consciousness and a greater level of energy. Y'all leave your comments below, asking questions. ChampionDP13@gmail.com. I love y'all. Love yourself. Holla at me.